You've gone through and shown us sort of all your tools here, but G2, our friend G2 in India would like to know if you could just name off for a beginner's starting set, what is the bare minimum that you would recommend?
Well, that's a good point. That's a good point. I'm going to say 4 stands, 2 booms, even mini booms, 1 or 2 of the scrims that we built, and maybe a. Now we're in the inexpensive range here. Every time these things go on sale at Home Depot, I'm buying 10. Like they were like $1 each. I'm going to go buy 10 of them, and I probably at this point can stop because it's getting silly now. Now it's moved into obsession time, and so yeah. But clamps, little clamps, clothespins, all of those things. Next ladder up for spending some money, the Westcott Apollo 28. I make absolutely no apologies for saying the Westcott Apollo 28. Are there other brands out there similar? Yeah. Are they as good? No. And I have absolutely no affiliation with Westcott. They don't send me thank you letters or anything. It's the best little light box I've ever used. I use it all the time. They have a 28 and they have a 50. If you can afford the 50, get the 50. It's amazing. We shot food with an Apollo 50 and an off-brand speed light at 1/2 power all day, and we're getting at ISO 800. We were getting F16 and F22 on these food shots, and we shot all day with it. I love that thing. So that would be your main, your big daddy light. As far as lenses, 35 equivalent on full frame, 35 equivalent, or 24 on a crop, 50 millimeter, and an 85. And something to shoot tethered into. Maybe one of those new Apple Retina display 15s. And remember, you always buy 2, send the second one to me.
Send one to me.
I'll hold it for you in case you lose the other one. But that, I think you could really, really fly with that. In fact, if you only had one lens, like the 35 millimeter lens, you could simply shoot that. There are tabletop and still life photographers who shoot like just one lens. They have that like maybe a slightly wide angle. That's their view of the world. They can shoot everything on that one lens. Next level up, add a tilt and shift. And a big megapixel body. Because when you start getting the product in still life, big megapixels really do start to matter. Probably as much in landscape, the landscape guys, and over here. I'm not, this will catch a lot of internet folks. I'm just, big megapixels on people shots, I don't get it, I used to shoot Kodachrome 25. We stopped shooting Kodachrome 25 because no matter what you did, the model, you could always see every pore, every line in her face. You have the best makeup artist in the world, be too sharp. So dumped it, went to Ektachrome because it wasn't that sharp. Still obviously brutally sharp, but it wasn't that sharp. So I'm not really sure I would do headshots with a, 50 megapixel back. It would just be scary.